give two special shout outs to everyone on the production team, everyone behind the cameras, everyone at the gallery. We appreciate all the efforts that you put into this particular show to make it magic. And two, I'd like to thank It's Barry Mo for that lovely interview. The strength of a woman indeed. And I hear she can cry on cue. So we ask her to come back, she cries, but it's okay. Y254 is your favorite channel. Of course, you're watching Y in the Morning. Y254 on Facebook, Y in the Morning TV show on Instagram, Y254 channel on Twitter. Hashtagi Zahilda ni Y in the Morning. Ningekwacha useme hiyo parte. It's okay, she can say it again, it's fine. So now it's Girls Talk. You know how it is. My name is Valentine, or Color Me Val, and I want to introduce my panel. We'll start with to my immediate opposite, my immediate opposite. Had to see my immediate left or right. Okay, immediate, but it's opposite. I have failed, my friends. All right. What's good, mommy?
She has understood what
Thanks.
Yes, I did a video every social media platform.
Yes. And then with us, would you like to introduce our queens on this side?
Oh, but of course. Let's start with you.
Yeah.
Max Joshua Ryle.
Where are you from? You're a student?
Mount Kenya University.
Welcome.
Taking political science.
Oh!
Political science.
You're a woman after Kayesu's heart.
Of course. Maybe not.
Yeah, Val, let's see what you did there. Anyway.
My name is Fidelis Murigu from the University of Nairobi.
Okay, and you were here last week with us.
Yeah.
All right, now I wanted to introduce one with special. Her name is Teacher Charity. She's come as an authority so that now students or former students, we can now ask her questions. Cynthia, from someone who actually knows what's going on.
Yeah.
So tell us your name.
I'm Charity Atieno. I'm a teacher, in fact, the head teacher of Broadminds Academy.
Wow.
Yeah, at Kasarani Hunters Estate. Yeah.
All right, so today's topic is girls' education and school experiences. So basically, we're going to have a talk about, girls' educations and our experiences.
Yeah.
I want us to start on this side. Hilda, pick someone to start.
About her experience in
Yes.
school. As an issue or as her
Just
best moment
like
her
the one thing you'd never forget about
school.
It could be high school, it could be campus, but just generally the one thing you can't really forget about school.
Let me start with the one who's doing political science. Yes.
Thanks. Okay, what I will not forget about school, actually waking up very early in the morning.
I need you to be a bit louder.
Yeah.
At 4 you wake up at 4 and you should be taking shower at that time, whether it's the rainy season like now or whether it's the dry season when there's a lot of dust, where you take a bath in the morning and by 10 you look like you've never seen water. But you have to wake up at 4, take a bath and not go back to the dormitory at any given time. After 4 you get to class. So your journey will be the dining hall, class, and the ladies. That is where you will be. But the dormitory was a no-go zone after 4. So waking up in the morning was just like...
It sounds like a life skill though. Because currently we wake up at 4 every day.
I know, but you see, at that particular point, it was unnecessary. We were kids.
But we were trying to be
It was
given
like a
discipline.
punishment.
Yeah,
It
we
was
were
a
punishment. Oh, okay.
You're seeing, you're making a future, but it's like, that
like
was
what?
so unfair.
Look at Hilda, even her, she's disgruntled.
Yeah, because when we went to campus, we realized that these people, they wasted us.
Yeah, sure.
We were children. As in, when we were in high school, it was between 14 to 18 or even 17. Those are kids. Like right now, I look at those people like kids. Why are they waking up at 3 or 4? Why are they being beaten? Why are they doing pano? Imagine.
But then, Van,
Tell me,
there's
teacher.
nothing done in school which is irrelevant. Waking up in school very early in the morning is very important.
Why?
You know, let's say in school, in fact, there was a bell to wake you up. But right now, at what time do you wake up?
Your head
4. At 4. Imagine I have to wake up very early in the morning
without an alarm.
without even an alarm. You fail to wake up in the morning. You don't make it in life. So there's nothing done in school which is irrelevant.
Hilda, do you feel that you can now absorb that wisdom now that you've prepared waking up at straight?
Well, right now I understand, but back then I still don't get, and I would not take my child to one of those schools. By the way, I
You're going
won't.
to take them to group of schools.
Yeah, it's where they can wake up like children properly at 5. At 6, not at 3, 4, not at ECG.
The wee hours of the morning. What was the one thing you can't forget about school?
Okay, the one thing I'll never forget was the punishment that I used to get. At times I felt they were not right for me, and for my gender, they didn't go hand in hand with my gender.
What punishment was this? They just
You know, you beat me. How do you beat me up? And some beating that my mom don't give me. You know, you beat me.
Unapata kichapo mpaka you like what? Did you go study for this?
inaitwa kichapo cha nyoka.
Chambwa.
Ukwe
Not
funzo
even nyoka.
kwako na kwa wengine.
Not even nyoka. You know, nyoka, you just hit the head and that's it. But chaumbwa, you know, there's some punishment that you didn't deserve. When you tell me to dig a pit that it's of my height, and I came to school to learn, and you wake me up that early to go do that punishment, I didn't
That
get
is her
that
height.
Just
sense.
because you are making
My
noise
height,
or-
and at least I thank God I'm not tall.
Even my
your
friend.
height.
But to help us understand, because even us we used to be given funny punishments, like the concrete, the ground you walk on, they go pour concentrated soap, and then they tell you to wash everywhere, and they don't want to see a single. Why are you punishing us like this?
Okay, one thing that we must understand as teachers, this is where we go wrong. That corporal punishment is not the only way of maybe disciplining someone. There are so many ways of making someone understand that he or she is wrong, which according to me, dialogue is the best. In as much as we feel we must beat, but even the government of Kenya does not allow beatings. Talk to a child, put a child close to you, and everything will be well.
But you see now, when they said no beating, they became very creative with the punishment.
Yes.
You see, like now what she's saying. Sometimes you would rather even just be beaten than do a
You used to
punishment.
reshape, because now you'll weed a whole sijui field for sijui how long, or you go wash pigs somewhere in the
Just because you
farm.
don't want to be beaten.
My friend.
So according to you, you prefer beatings?
Yes.
At least 2 strokes or 3.
But we're
Yeah,
Africans. Listen, I think we
Aisha.
prefer
You get
being
back to
beaten.
class.
And what about dialogue? What is your take on that?
Others are, let me say, hard calls. You talk to her anasema yule mwalimu atakuongelesha tu.
That is true.
And
Very
he
true.
ends at that point.
That's true.
Ukimchapa mbili tatu anasema anachapana.
And that is where
Nice.
And that is where learners go wrong. When a teacher tries to be good to you, you take advantage of that. Yeah, but for me, corporal punishment, no. I think dialogue is the best.
Corporal punishment.
No.
Okay,
Okay.
so what about beating? You know, you cane someone's daughter or someone's son, and then ana faint, and you're like, alichapwa mpaka akafaint.
Yeah, pia
And
ne,
yes,
maybe
that's
aliguzwa
the
tu
story in
kidogo
school. Yeah, alichapwa
zikamume.
mpaka akafaint. And the teacher is now you're scared. You say, hata si ningemwacha tu aende apalilie. You start regretting why you actually
Okay,
beat
before
the
teacher, we get that 22162 is our text line. You start with YM254. 22162, start with YM254. How mademo alikuwa nakatiwa na walimu? Especially wale university students wako teaching practice, but I'm sure hawatasema. Ati pia walikuwa wanarudi addition kwa kitchen. My friend, first of all, thank you. 22162 is our text line. Start with YM254. So just tell me who you are and where you're watching from so that we can properly address you. Yes? But let's get to that. Ulikuwa nakatiwa na walimu. That's why you're being favored.
Okay. Kwa pati ya kukatiwa, I can't say I was, but I had a very good rapport with my teachers. Like right now, you go to the 2 schools that I schooled in, and they know me, they know Fidelix, because I had that good rapport. But again, you have to set boundaries, because once you come so close to a teacher, I mean, they are also males. And that's why you start hearing some sagas in school, because you did not have that boundary with you and your teacher.
But okay, I like that you said that. But Teacher Charity, who really is supposed to have the boundaries? Am I, as a student, the one who's supposed to put my foot down, or you as the adult in the situation? Like, what's happening? Why am I playing adult and you're accusing yourself of being a man?
I think both. As a lady, or as a lady in school, as a girl, you must know your boundary. You know, some of us think that teachers are angels. Teachers are also just like any other human being. They also have feelings and everything. Like you find a pupil addressing a teacher in a suggestive manner, and then they get messed up.
My chest.
So as a
pupil
teacher,
is 13
Exactly.
years old.
Exactly.
yeah, they behave in a suggestive manner. A man are likely to suggest something. Yeah. So as a teacher, you have to put your boundary. Yeah.
even as a girl child, you must know to what extent should I go with this teacher. Even when it comes to consultation and everything, at what time should I do it?
Oh, because you can't just go at night.
There is a situation whereby you find like, I have my skirt at night. You know, at night we had to wear against case and all that. Alafu you find a lady saying, hii ni skirt yangu ya kwenda consult. So it's of a particular height. Ya kwenda consultation. Sorry. You get to the staff room and everyone is like, what is this lady wearing? And that is when temptations arises.
Why are you even whispering? Like, this story has gone from, you not...
I know.
Ama, it's my look that was it.
That has terrified her.
No, as in, I'm just surprised. As in, a child would purposely go to the staff room to tempt a teacher.
Anasema, okay, as
why need this teacher
either you wear shorts, we had shorts. Ile kinyasa. Yeah. You wear shorts and your thigh is up to some point here is outside. And you know, that is somehow, for males, they have a weakness. I have to say that, and they know very well. If
Even
you're
though
watching,
they know
they have a weakness.
They know
you are in school, you know these one are like your daughters.
But
one comes, that is the uniform given in school. Ameivaa inafika hapa. Anaenda staff room, knowing very, very well that this one can cause some confusion, you know. Then ama skirt yako ya console ile ya kwenda outing ndio ya kwenda consultation at night. Our consultations were always at night when most female teachers had gone to sleep. So the male teachers are there in the staff room, and then you go with your maths question that you've done in class and found the solution.
No, there's a good reason for that. Even us, all our consultations were at night, and it was only mostly male teachers, because the female teachers, most of them are married and they have children, so they've gone home to take care of it. To take care of their family. So now the male teachers are left
and that
behind.
Is where students also took advantage of that. It is not only teachers who took advantage of students. Also students were so much opportunistic.
But you see,
how would you address the students now?
Okay, but you see, well, even the students, they know who to tempt.
That's true.
They know. In fact, they don't just go to any other teacher. They know who to go to.
And they compete to
and mostly these teachers on teaching practice.
Exactly.
They know. And in fact,
practice or a young one.
A young teacher.
It's not a youngsters. Youngster.
And they even discuss about him in the dormitories and everywhere.
And they choose someone to send.
Yeah.
Where we at least unaweza enda. Such things do happen.
What do you mean?
Wait, so we nominate Hilda to go.
Yeah.
There are some people you find like mtu akona a very nice body shape. Anakuambia wewe utamweza go.
Sasa, how do you benefit after that?
Okay, but girls, if we put all this energy into studying,
high school.
Okay, why do girls do this? Is it because we've been locked away for 3 months just seeing skirts?
That is a very
one male teacher is not going to confuse all of us. What's happening?
You find that some students do it for fun.
Yeah.
Nothing serious about it. But then you just find some students with just a funny character. They just want to say that teacher so and so I managed to lure teacher so and so. And you even get a title in school that you can do it, which is very wrong. Yeah.
Wait, there's someone 2160 is a text line. So with YM254. Kuna mso hapa amesema mimi nikiwa teacher hamniwezi, I'm strong. Lord. I am sure there have been many who have said they are strong.
Watajua wajui.
Watajua mjui. 2160 with YM254. But honestly and genuinely and truly, I'm feeling like we sometimes we put ourselves in danger bila kufikiria. Like unaona ni fun. Like hey, wacha nichokoze una ni venye niliona kwa TV ama nikae sijui some type of way. But you know, this could end up very wrong. It's at night, this teacher is just there, thirst zake zinamfanya you get taken advantage of by force. And now where do you start telling the story?
How? You know, that's what happens.
You see? But it wasn't consent for where maybe ulikuwa tu wataka akuangalia miguu, sikia vizuri. Yeah, I have nice legs. Then you move on.
But you see,
things went south.
Akuangalia miguu ndio afanye nini?
Sasa unataka tu attention.
And good.
Yeah. Perhaps.
the results that you are okay, whatever you're looking for, you'll find it because you're there, you want your legs to be seen. After your legs being seen, someone will think beyond your legs, and that is why.
See, that's the problem with innocence. You don't really think past a certain point. Like you don't see past. Okay, I want to do this. I want to make this person feel a certain type of way.
And you do that innocently.
She's like, no way, like that. Not innocent.
After bringing that feeling, after bringing that feeling, then the feeling results into something else.
Apana, there's something I wanted to comment on before we moved on. When we were talking about how, you know, when you're in boarding school, you're shut away from the world for like a long period of time. Yeah. And kwanza, if it's a single sex school and the male teachers are like what? Watano ni wababa.
Then the rest are doing.
They even look very handsome now because all of you have been in school thirsty there for a while. But you see, like she said, there's nothing. This is a problem that rape victims usually have. You know, as girls, we just like to be appreciated. You know, I want to feel like some validation. Nobody's telling me I look nice in school. See, I'm there in jail. Nobody's telling me. So I want this somebody to smile at me in this particular. Not like you ever really wanted to go and do anything.
Oh yes.
Yeah. So there is innocence in it. Some people weren't trying to.
They weren't trying to go the whole 9 years. Yeah,
they were just
going to be seen.
Again, I think that's why we had functions out.
It's funkies
with boys. But again, it's not everybody who got the opportunity. You know, there are those people, the real OGs for that thing. Like, unajua, this girl cannot miss out for this function or anything. So I guess
cheering squad ataenda.
You know,
utatafutia chair, you will carry water.
You don't have to go whatsoever.
We'll do everything.
But is that something bad? Like, should we be ashamed of wanting to go out and to have fun? Like, kila mtu akutaka kwenda funky. I wanted to go
going out, by the
for
way, was
funkies.
very healthy.
Yes.
You get to interact with others in the other schools.
But we are saying once you get na wenye tunasema but then wewe ukienda out ulikuwa unafanya nini? For example, just let's start there. What were you doing? Yeah.
I used to interact with people, you exchange contacts, and then you get to a small corner somewhere. You start discussing things. What has to do with the relationships, actually. Love relationships, not just relationships. That is where you find like you start, when you go out for your first outing, you realize your school has been a prison. That is when you feel you should be going out each and every function. You should be out. And this prompted some of us to take particular subjects, like in my school, geography was a subject where you could go out every time. You had to go for a contest. You're taking geography to go out, and my friend, you have nothing in the head for that geography.
Oh my gosh.
Just for the sake of going out. Or every music festival and drama festival. Hata kama utakuwa wale wa kusema backstage, you just have to go. You just have to go. Just for the fun of it.
I like that. But and then you'd find, sasa umenda funky, you've tasted the good life, and then you want to go, then a teacher tells you no. How?
Why?
How?
Why no?
In fact, when you go out, now you start meeting people. Let's say you've interacted with John, and then John sasa ni wako, jumeshaonekane. The next funky, if you're not there,
atachukua mwingine automatically.
No, actually, funkies. The thing with funkies is it was a place where we went to go and get contacts, so that we can have people to write letters to and people to write letters to.
And mail used to be the thing.
Mail was a big deal.
What?
Big deal.
Paka kulikuwa na department ya calligraphy. Like we take to someone to write to our boyfriends.
You write it in a manner, anaona anasema
Did you guys
so
ever get mail from Alliance Boys? My friend, you read it with a dictionary like this, from the word higher. As I jot down this missive, higher, somebody, higher, next word. As in, yani, people really tried. People went all out.
You get a letter from a particular school, like, you know, girls' schools had their boys' schools. Like you say, a particular girls' school, they are identified with a particular boys' school. So you get a letter from there, you start like, acheni niwaambie, and the class is silent. They want to listen.
No prep.
No prep. That is where you find each and every occupation, that class consists of everybody, even watchmen. Others are hanging just right by the window. Is a teacher coming? Wakisikia mwalimu unapatiwa karatasi, you are discussing and your lecture is inside there. Alafu unasoma ati unafika contact, my friend, that is mine. You don't read it because you went out, or you find like I came with your letter and I don't want to give it to you. So I have to read it, or
Guy,
I have to keep it
malicious
and overthrow you.
Girl,
to take your space.
overthrow.
Of course, they used to do that.
Tell me, Chad,
One
do you
thing-
know all these things that happened?
Yeah, one thing we must appreciate is that school life comes once and for all.
Yeah.
It is something that when it is past, it is past. You know, some of the things that you used to do, you cannot do now.
Yeah.
So it's also good to be active in school. It's good. In school, we nurture different talents. We don't only go to school to come back with academic certificates.
It's true.
We get so many things. So you can be even an artist from how you used to do the calligraphy and
Calligraphy
everything.
letters.
Yeah. So we must not just restrict our pupils to that. And in fact, we thank God for the new curriculum, which is which is in place.
The one
In
they're
that,
introducing.
yeah, the one that is already introduced, so that by the end of our school life, we don't only we don't only come out with academic certificates. We identify different talents and abilities in pupils at that tender age and nurture it, so that the pupils, the girls who are disturbing in school, they don't get they don't lose a place. They find that at least there is something they can do in school, and we find a way of incorporating them, because definitely we cannot throw them out.
It's true.
I cannot take away my friend here because she's not good in academics. We find out what she can do best and nurture it. Yeah.
But is it true, as a squeezy, that they sound very focused? Be us, we are just beaten. You don't know beat. Beat.
Umekatiwa beat. Everything just beat.
Hey.
Because even scandals when they come now to the open, like mwalimu nani anakatia such a, and the principal hears of it. First, our principal, but they used to advise us, you know, Max, this should not be happening this way. And then after that, the teacher, kama ni wa TP, he'll stay amalize TP yake aende. But if he's one on BOG, utakuwa umemwaribia kazi just because you went there with that kinyasa of yours and he admired you.
That kinyasa of yours. Ask them if they dated while in high school. Brother school manenos. Did you guys date while in high school? Did you see her face? Like, how was it? And was it like dating? Okay, is it quite dating now? So is it dating like nimekuona leo funky? We had a conversation. The next funky, have another boyfriend. Like, how did it go?
Okay, for me, I was not really dating. Like, no, I could go for functions and establish this friendship contact with people. So you find that I used to go for many functions, by the way, because I had something. So I used to go for most of the functions. So I got so many friends, and the moment you have so many boys as your friends, then it will be like, no, why were you with that guy? Why were you with that
You're
guy?
the center of attention.
Yeah, so
and the security rises.
yeah, so I didn't get it to be like, I'm dating you. You see, when I come here, I want you. No, I think that was too early to start dating.
Yeah, I think we should just approach life like that from now on.
Exactly.
Yes. Hey, you tell me about your dating experience.
It was actually not dating as right now, you know. It was, you have somebody at least, it was just for the name of it. I have a boy in a particular school. When you go out and you're, let me say, single, you're like, you look strange.
There's
We
something
had a
wrong
teacher,
with you.
our biology teacher used to tell us, you are a lady. My friend, I find you walking alone, I'll bring your man. He used to do it. He used to do it.
That's new.
That is history in our school. He was our biology teacher. I'll not mention the name.
Biology, of
Sasa now
course.
your teacher is hooking you up, so why wouldn't you take the subject?
Anasema, anasema because we are only ladies.
extraordinaire.
Anasema, wewe msichana mrefu hivi unatembea peke yako, you go out, you have clothes meant for going out. You have your fitting shirt, badgeless, so that your school is not indicated. And then you go there. Your skirt is like, it's not a school uniform.
It's brief.
Ngoja kidogo. Teacher Charity looks like she's about to look for that teacher.
Yeah, according to me, I feel it is wrong. Why? You're very wrong. How
But
can
that
a
was the
teacher?
life then. That was the life then. You know, okay, after finishing your contest, Teacher Charity, after finishing the papers, like you go, maybe you're in the first lot, you began the paper at 7 because like schools arrived, others came earlier, others coming from far came late, and you finished your paper by 9. So you want to be seated there. You want to study for the teacher who is also busy. Atakwambia jipe shughuli kama huwezi tafutwa acha nikutafutie. That is what he used to say.
Nikutafutie.
Kama huwezi tafutwa acha nikutafutie.
That is so sad.
Are you upsetting?
I think, let's say you have gone for maybe a geography contest and you have finished. And like in our school, I was in St. Albert's, Olanda Girls. And our boys' school was Kanga High School or Rapogi.
Just opposite.
Yeah, and anytime our neighboring school was Pehil, our teachers didn't like us to socialize with the Pehil or Kanyawanga boys or Koderobara boys. So you find yourself getting a boy from Kanga High School.
A national school.
Okay.
Because by then,
Even us.
if you missed a national school, you were either getting admission in Asumbi Girls or St. Albert's Olanda Girls. So you find that some of these things that the students just did it for the sake of. You find it's a trend, it's a school culture.
Yeah.
That while you are in Olanda Girls, you must get a boyfriend in Kanga High School or Rapogi. But for a teacher pushing and forcing you to get one or getting one for you, I'm not for that. I think if you can get one, and it's better, but a teacher getting you one.
Teacher Charity.
No.
That was the
That's very wrong.
Okay, I know. It might be very wrong because let me say by ethics you are teaching your students tabia mbaya. You know, you're teaching your students tabia mbaya. But when it comes now, can I ask you, when you have a pupil, let's say, one, you know to be always silent, anakuanga mpole, anakuanga tu hapo, apendangi kuongea sana.
Oh no, it's
So
okay for a teacher to push you to be social if you're antisocial.
You want to watch her staying there silent. Someone comes, says hi. It ends at that
I
point.
think maybe what she's trying to say is
we misunderstood the
maybe,
teacher.
yeah, maybe. Okay, because I think the way we have taken it past us too is you're, you know, encouraging me to do things with the people from other schools and within a funky. But maybe it's just that, you know, maybe you can't do it by yourself. You can't say hi.
You're afraid to talk. So obviously it shall be like, no, talk, go and socialize with people.
When a teacher wants to develop your personality.
That's okay.
Yeah, but then...
Would you do the same if you were in his shoes, if they were in a funky and she was walking alone?
And she doesn't want to talk to anybody.
That is tricky and murky, but then...
Murky.
But then, I want to do that.
You have to have your dictionary with you.
Oh, sorry.
But then I want to do that, honestly.
Yeah.
What I'll do... in fact, any pupil or any students who gets in, we even talk to them before they go out. We tell them what the kind of people they are going to meet there and what they're supposed to do there. They're supposed to maintain that discipline at high cost. So when I see a pupil is not ready to do mostly to the opposite sex, I may fear.
You let them be.
Yeah.
You let them be.
Because personality can even be developed even through the same sex, not only the opposite sex.
You get a girlfriend from a neighboring school, just like you, and you start.
Exactly.
Hey, but it was Chana though.
That was fun. No, so we never made friends with that. Like for us, like you're saying, our experience was the same. There's a way we used to be.
Kuna madharau. Unapita kumsalimia na kwambia hiyo ni shule gani?
You will continue, ma.
No, but I see, like, not for our school, it was like yours. There were specific schools you were expected to associate with. Like now for us, it was Loreto. We used to sing even choirs, dramas. They combine the two so that even if you go for a funky, all of you will
together.
always be together. So that's what used to happen back in the day. So in terms of dating, I can't exactly say it was dating. I think it was just the joy of getting mail. Yeah.
Hey, mail was legit.
And you can make female friends. I made so many friends from other high schools. And in fact, some of them are still my friends until today. So you can talk. You don't have to go talk to boys. It's not a must. You can go and meet some other girls there. Yeah.
All right, guys, I have another one. Alafu, this recent incident where some girls were found hiding a group of young men in their dorm. Help me, teacher. What has given you such confidence to even just take them and hide them in your room and assume no one is going to find you?
Yeah. I think let the students give us their part of the story.
Really like the way she has deflected that question.
Student first,
Okay, go.
For me, we in the school, there's one of the schools that I attended. It was like that. And we could give the boys the uniforms and come in. Because you realize
kwani where was the HK housekeeper alikuwa wapi mlipata funguo za dorm aje?
It was so creative. Like yeah, you know,
where there is a will
there is a way.
there's a way.
Yes.
And we always found that way. So with the boys' school that we had, they almost had the same uniform with us. It's just a skirt. They had the grey, and it's like a group of schools. So they could come, jump over the fence, you go do your things, and afterwards they go back.
All right, we're wrapping this up, ladies, so I think we have to go to our last remarks. Go.
Hiding men in the dormitory.
Or just in general, how you would advise your younger
We used
sisters
to
to
sneak
conduct
them
themselves.
in, but not up to the dormitory actually.
Where are they going? Where are they hiding if
We're
not in the
coming to
dorm?
the school.
Yeah.
You get your uniform. Like our prefects used to have blue, light blue shirts, and the rest we had white. So you get a prefect. You know, some prefects are there, but they miss ile maisha ya kuwa civilian. They really miss it. Anasema just because I'm a prefect now, what will I do? Lakini lazima utasaidia wengine.
No. Okay, baby girls, we gotta go now. So 22162 has been our text line, and it continues to be our text line. 22162. Start with YM254. I have a request nampenda by Wairanto ni Salma from Mombasa. Thank you for watching. Unataka Otile Brown. All right. Good morning, YM254. Big up. I'm liking the show from Eldred. I'm Edu, the makeup artist. Hi. And there's someone voting for one DJ Rubian. Thank you so very much. It has been Girls Talk Queens Wednesday. Now we pave the way for Shiko Kaitani and Hello Day.